was like, you know what? When I'm like, I'm like lower level than the required quest, and I just said, you know what? Let me just go back to, um, like Osgurth until level 30, until level 30, then go to Agarwin until level 35. But I'm like, you know what? No, I could do it. I could do it. Is this the place? Gas chambers. You must have completed quest book. No, didn't do not do that. Maybe he's upstairs. This is a nice place though. It looks. Ooh. Ooh, the music is nice. Oh, oh, oh. Very nice. Yep, I remember these people. Dude, I think. Can I enter here? Oh, wait, wait, wait. Okay, it's a lot of quests out there. Where am I? I hear fluttering. Bro, is that a... What the heck? What is that fluttering sound? Hello? Anyone here? Invisible bird? What? Hello? I'm gonna check the middle. Bro, what the heck? Okay, I'm leaving this place. Looks nice though. I can sleep here, right? Wait, what is slash sleep? Lay. Sit? No, I don't want to sit. I mean, it's a nice place though, to be honest. Okay, I don't see my guy here, so I gotta go. He's not here. Okay. Oh, I found his library. Is that him? No, I have to come back here, man. You know what? I think I might. I didn't even reach half the places in this map. What the heck? Hello? The door closed. Yo, she's sleeping? My character's sleeping? And walking at the same time? Yes. Okay. I think I made it to the study hall, to the library. Beautiful library, though. Speaking of library, I need to finish some books. Yeah, I'm reading Murder Bot series right now, and I finished the first one. I'm gonna read the second one. Then I need to start reading some time travel books. And I'll probably read Hail Mary too when I get a chance. I want to watch this show though. I mean the movie first. Well, I could study something here? Oh, that's cool. Wait, what is my skills again? fish. I think it was fishing, right? Yeah. Just fishing. Fishing and cooking. Cooking and fishing. Where's this guy, man? Oh, he's downstairs. There you are. Finally found you. Don't mind me. I'm just limping. See, it says right here. The Farther Adventures of Eladane, Eladan and Elohir Chapter 1. And it's locked.
Hope is not in vain.
What is this? This Farther Adventure begins on October 30, 18. Before Book 4, Chapter 1. Where is the horse and the rider? Be aware that you may find yourself traveling through more dangerous areas of Middle Earth throughout this adventure. Yeah. See, this is why I stopped myself from continuing. But since I'm doing the other quest, I'm gonna finish that first. Then I
will you lend me your aid once more?
Then I can come back to him, right? Then continue. Maybe this will unlock my quest. Aragorn has traveled many roads since his early failure in the tomb of his great ancestor. What would Gwyndeth make of him now, I wonder? You look puzzled, young one. Do not despair. I will explain my words to you and give counsel to him, whom I once called Estelle.
Will you lend me your aid once more?
I don't want to do the other quest though. Let me accept this one. First let me read it, then I'll accept it, then I'll do the other one. Okay. Aragorn came to us when he was only 2 years of age. His father, Arathorn, having been slain by the arrows of the orcs, Gilrain feared for her child's safety and brought him to Imlardis, seeking to keep the fact of his birth from the eyes of the enemy. I bade Gilrain keep his true name and lineage secret, and she called him instead Stell or Hope. When he reached 20 years of age, I saw that he had come early to manhood, and I gave to him knowledge of his lineage and the name his father had given him, Aragon. A strong name full of hope was he on that day, but he soon would be laid low with a love far above his station. For walking in the woods near sunset of the next day, he encountered Arwen, my daughter, and was stricken with love for her. I do not know why he went to Anonymous, but I always believed he made the journey to prove to himself he was worthy of loving such a maid. He went to that ancient city, long deserted, in the company of my sons, and with Calengald, a ranger that came at times to Imlardis. Calenglad did not return from Aragorn's journey to the city of his fathers, and when next I saw Aragorn, the experience had left its mark upon him. Return to Aragorn and tell him that I agree. The time has come for Narsil to be reforged, and I will give to it a new name. Andril, Flame of the West. We will have need of its light before the end. Cool. I'll do that, and I'll do this.
Dark days are coming.
This is a repeatable quest that you have never completed. But let me read. I have an undertaking that I believe you would be suited for. Servants of the enemy under the guise of riders in black recently tried to cross the Brunnen. The river's waters swept them away at my command. Perhaps they no longer threaten Imlardis, but we cannot be certain. Scouts have been sent out to determine whether the Black Riders truly fell at the ford. My sons will soon set out to do the same, but I have also entrusted them with an errand of their own. I would ask that you travel with them to Lothlorien to meet with their grandmother, Lady Galadriel, though I cannot fully reveal the purpose of their errand. I trust the three of you will keep each other safe. Eladan waits for you outside. May your search bear fruit. Sure, unlock. Wait, why? Whoa, time out. Why am I unlocking this? What's going on here? Is this is this money? Chapter 4, book 4, chapter 1. Is that the next quest? Let me see. Where is the horse rider? That is the next quest, but why isn't under like the LOTRO store? What's going on? Let me see. Confused. You are likely seeing the quest chapter 1, where is the horse of the rider in the store, because you do not have the active VIP subscription and you need to unlock its associated region, the Thrallshas, or you try to acquire the what in the world? If you are a free to play or premium player, the older questing zones are considered quest packs that must be purchased with LOTRO points to access. Huh. This specific quest is part of the Volume 1 Book 4. That's if it's like the main storyline, isn't that? So if the main storylines are like um expansion packs, I guess. Was it the first expansion pack? I guess. I don't know. Hmm. Let me check. It's not an expansion pack, it's an epic quest from Volume 1, Book 4 included in the base game. It is the LOTRO store because you can purchase individual book chapters to advance the epic story without buying the full region's content. But what? The first true expansion pack for Lord of the Rings Online was the Mines of Moria. Yeah, I know. Okay. What in the world? Hmm. What? Okay. It appears in the Literature Store as a convenience or account unlock for those who prefer to skip traveling or to bypass minimum level and previous quest requirements. Okay, so it's in the store to bypass it. Okay. You do not need to buy from the Literature Store to play it. You must be level 32, which I am not, or higher to receive this quest from Elrond. You also, that's why I couldn't do it. Okay. You also need to have completed the previous epic quest chapters in book 3, which I did. So that is the reason why I cannot continue with this. So that's why I left myself a note saying, "Hey, I'm back. Um, Okay, I'm not gonna do this. So I need to go all the way back to Chupachu. I will I will leave this alone for now. How City of Fathers? Let me check this on. Am I almost finished with this? Maybe I could just do the City of Fathers, then just do that quest. Maybe that will unlock some. Will level me up, I guess. Um, Maybe once I'm done with this quest chain. Yeah, let's just stick with this. I'm not gonna unlock it. I'm gonna just stick with the City of Fathers. Oh, I got no mithril coin. Okay, let's go back. Okay, I will come back to you, how do you say his name? Elrond. How'd I get out of here? Can't get out of here. No, I had to go upstairs. Well, you have a good library, man. So that is the reason why I said to myself, I wrote myself that note saying that I cannot continue with book 4 because it's I'm under leveled, and yeah. How'd I get out of here? Goodbye, library. And let's go continue with this. I think I finished this one off, right? This doesn't require me to purchase anything, but at the same time, I feel like going all the way back to Osgurth and finishing his quest over there. So I'll probably do that if I'm not able to do that here. Where? I have to go over there. City of Fathers. Let's go to City of Fathers then. I kind of like the scenery here though. It's kind of nice. Okay. Let me get my horse. I have to cross the bridge. No, not here. Nope, not here either. I go this way? Or the guest rooms. Aragorn, hello.
Greetings.
I am glad that Master Elrond agrees with my decision, for this for his counsel is near to my heart. It is true that I journeyed in my youth to Annuminas, the city of my fathers. Even then, it had stood empty for long years, but it was once the shining jewel of my people, and I desired to see it with my own eyes. I thought too that if I recovered the Silithar that lay within Annuminus, the only one of the stones to remain in this bend of the world, I might reforge Narsil and prove myself worthy of the fate to which I had been born. Aladdin and El Rohir accompanied me on my journey to Evendim, and my kinsman, Elengald, also he had sworn an oath to my father and renewed it in my name before we departed. Much of the city had already been reclaimed by the waters of Lake Nenuel when we arrived, and I despaired of finding the Silithar within the flooded tomb where it lay. But lo, the maiden Gwyneth appeared before us and charged me with the task to prove my worthiness of receiving the Silithar. My youthfulness betrayed me, though I had form of a man. I had not wisdom of or experience, and Gwyneth found me wanting. The Silithar was not to be mine that day when I stood before the flooded passage of Elendil, empty tomb on the outskirts of Annuminus. I believed it right that Narsil be reforged. I could not understand why Gwyneth refused me access to the Silithar. Now I believe I understand. Oh, I'm
Greetings.
getting a lot of XP though, that's good. Okay. So what is this? Long years have passed, and I have not seen Callan Glad since that day. He did not return with me. He had become enamored of Gwyneth and Lake Nenuel, and chose to remain behind. I offered to free him from his oath to me, but he refused, saying, "You are my lord, and have power over me. But I ask that you allow me to remain here. I will keep watch over the city and safeguard the lake until such time as you return in this way. I will uphold my oath." Kalinglad has remained at Tinudir ever since. I would rejoice to speak with him again, but preparations are underway for a journey of great danger and importance, more important even than the reforging of Narsil, and I cannot journey to Annuminus. But you, my friend, you can bring to Kalinglad my words and tell him that we now have true need of the Silithar, where once we did not. Bring this letter to Kalinglad And remember that you act in my stead. You are my agent of Tinudir, an island on the eastern shore of Lake Nenuel in Nevendim. And we speak with one voice. Always remember that respect cannot be bought, but must be earned. Do not undervalue it, and we shall yet see and rule forged from the shards of Narsil. Hmm, that is cool. I like the stories, like the little chat, like the little snippets of like the backstory of everything. But I want, okay, I got that quest, but I want to finish um the quests and okay. Before I head out, I'm gonna go all the way back though. I'm gonna, yeah, I'm not doing this. Look at that, 12,000. What in the world? Yeah, I'm not doing this. Um, I mean, I will eventually, but right now, I think I'm going to go back to Lowlands and do like some questing over there to level up. Yeah, I'm gonna do that instead right now. What the heck is this? No, 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 no. I have to go around. Oh, I hope this is the place, man.
Megovanen.
What level am I? 27. Oh, so I had to go back to Ostguruth. Yeah, I'm going back to Ostguruth and do the quests over there instead. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Gotta go back to this guy and I'm gonna leave that there, Evidem, right? Then just continue with finishing some of the quests over here. That is my goal for now. Gotta complete this dude's quest. Yeah, see, allies against the shadow rising. This says, thank you. Yep, you're welcome, man. But yeah, see, you have a lot more quests here. So, for the time being, she's still sleeping. Yeah, she is, I guess. Anyways, for the time being, I'm gonna stay here and complete the quests here until I'm all done with this. And look around and see if there's any other quests nearby. But That's my goal for next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all have a wonderful day and take care. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Okay, bye bye.